From Gonzales, Louisiana, Gerald Sporer.
It's that time of year where it's just starting to cool off and fish are starting to do their notorious fall transition. See, they got tons of shad back here already, so that's a good thing. Main ingredient to fall fishing is making sure you're around bait. And we're 3/4 of the way back in the creek right now. And there's shad here, tons of shad here. We'll start here and see if we can catch one or two, and then we're gonna ease back in this creek and see how far these shad go. It's gonna be slow. I'll just start out taking my time. I don't wanna start out running around because you're not gonna learn anything by getting in too much of a hurry right off the bat when you know a lake's gonna be tough. Out just taking our time with some basic lures, give everything a fair chance versus trying to find some magic area that's loaded, because I just don't think that's gonna happen. You just slow down, fish what's in front of you and fish it right, and that'll be your best chance of having a good day.
While our pros...
We started out just throwing a square bill and a little popper around riprap at a bridge and not a bite. We're gonna ease back in here a little bit further and see if they got some shad back here like they had out there. Just putting on a little 1/4-ounce spinnerbait, throw it around these docks, see if it's a way to cover water in, get a bite. They gave the little popper a decent amount of a chance.
You know, you hear a lot of guys tell you,
oh God, it's gonna be that tough of a day, huh? That was a significant clue, though. Shallow wood in the back of a creek.
We're in a pocket right now.
Oh! Now we really got a clue. All we gotta do is find one of these little creeks that has enough wood on them, like what we just fished.
Gerald, got another score tracker update for you. Mark Daniels Jr. has caught his first fish. Weighed 1 pound 4 ounces, puts him into 3rd place.
All right, let's go find a place that's got what I'm looking for. Finally worked my way to the very back of this creek, and they had a couple little pieces of wood at the very back of them on a flat, and there's shad stacked up on that flat. 3 bites on each piece of wood. I just missed the other 2, but I saw them and they were both good fish. Of course, the one I caught was non-scoreable. So that tells me that shad are in the back of these creeks, as far back as they can go. You just gotta find a creek with a little bit of wood on it. Got me a clue, see if it's consistent, because I had 3 bites on 3 pieces of wood over there. This one's got more wood in it. I don't know if you can get to it all, though. This stuff's really shallow. I mean, I'm already in 2 foot of water. That's a scoreable. Yeah, baby. We on the board.
1 pound 5 ounces.
Toad. Hey, but we on the board. Square bill.
Gerald Sporer's caught his first fish, 1 pound 5 ounces.
so I'm in last now.
You're in last.
It's anybody's game. I'm confident, though, I got me a little deal now. I just got to find the creeks that offer what I'm trying to fish.
I think that there's a couple guys.
Around 7 ounces, moving you to 6th place.
There's bigger fish in here. I mean, when I came in the spring, I saw some 3 and 4 pounders, so I know they live in here.
It's like 8 feet, 9 feet right here.
I did learn a way to get a bite, and that's important. I think I just need to find the right part of the lake to do it in, and I think we'll be all right. No one's really catching them yet, so it's still wide open.
It definitely feels like they're on the floating docks.
A little too deep. I want it like a foot. I wonder if there's any water in that little creek back there. Usually something like this is a good little spot to catch you a couple dinks. This isn't what I was planning on fishing, but you can't ignore something like this. I'm gonna go find another creek. Really hadn't found any good wood on a flat like those couple pieces that I got them bites on. I hadn't really made much changes. I just keep hopping around the lake and looking for isolated wood. Not finding as much as I thought I was gonna be. Back of these flats are pretty bare. And the wood, the good wood, is too shallow. That's a scoreable. That's the deal. I mean, it's just I don't have enough of them sticks. I need more than sticks.
1 pound, 5 ounce.
Another 1.5. They're little babies. But hey, that's the situation we're in.
Gerald Sports caught his second fish. He's now in 5th, 2 pounds and 10 ounces. You're in 6th place.
I mean, it's slow enough that if you could just catch one out of the back of each creek, then you'll probably be all right. Probably don't need as much wood as I'm wanting to have.
Mark Daniels Jr.'s caught his 4th fish. He has 7 pounds, 11 ounces, so he's moved into 1st place.
I just need one good creek with a bunch of good wood in it. There's more flats back here. I hate moving around this much, but the score tracker's slow enough. We can get away with it. Keep on trying to find little pieces of wood. That's the only thing I can do right now. It's the only thing I got confidence doing. Shallow, isolated wood. If it's got 3 foot of water on it, ain't no good. If it's got 1.5 foot on it, it's real good. Seems like there's a little piece of the puzzle missing in every one. Like this one doesn't have the shad. It's got a couple nice pieces of wood in it, but I'm not seeing the shad. If I can just get one bite doing this, I'll keep doing it. It's hot and sunny, you'd think they'd be all up underneath them things. Guess I need to stick to my wood pattern and try to make sure I survived around. Put a swim jig on real quick and dab it around this grass and try to see if they're relating to it at all. I feel like flipping would be too slow. They'll bite this thing. Or if there's fish in that grass, they'll at least probably show themselves to me. Try to get a reaction strike in this grass. This is a sure enough way to catch them in the springtime, but never really did it in the fall. The only thing I'm confident in getting a bite on is fishing wood in the back of creeks, but I'm not finding a lot of good places to do it, so I'm going back to the places that I thought looked the best after the break. Go time, baby! 3rd period. Make it happen! I must have caught them suckers. Either that or they left. Basically fishing my way out of here, and then we'll get out on that main lake, try to toss around a little shaky head or something like that.
We're not going.
Get in the boat! All up in my official's head. Oh, fish landing violation. Come on, baby, score.
15 ounces, non-score.
You little sucker. 15 ounces and a penalty. Double whammy. I think I'm gonna go out to the main lake, find me a good stretch of docks out on the main lake, just get out of the back of these creeks. Biffle still ain't caught one yet, huh?
Last time I looked, yeah.
Come on, Biffle, hold strong. By the time you on an old shaky head. Oh, my little popper was gonna be the deal this morning. Trying to looking for more stretch to have more docks on it. Main lake, but further south you go, the less you get. Most of the docks are up north. Run through with all kind of moving baits, and it seemed like I was getting bit every now and then. This morning, but now I just don't feel like I've lost confidence in it. I'm just gonna go with old green pumpkin, pitch this shaky head around some of these main lake docks and see if we can catch a fish or two. When you see me pitching a shaky head at docks, that's bad. Biffle's my best friend right now if he don't catch one. Come on, Biffle, you lasted this long. Give me 30 more minutes, Biffle. I'm just gonna toss the spinnerbait around these laydowns and stuff. And, I mean, I done tried just about everything. Main lake, back of creeks. And Biffle's been one fish away from catching me the whole 2nd and 3rd period. I'm kind of numb to it now. Pretty little stretch down through here, all these houses. Else. He ain't gonna make it. He might. He might. He ain't gonna make it.
1 pound, 0 ounce.
Clutch. Little stub. It kept. You got a good knot. That fish was very important. Unless Biffle goes and catches like a 4-pounder, but at least it gives me a little breathing room. 2 pounds, 6 ounces?
Yes, sir.
You can still easily do that. Not out of the woods yet. I feel better because there just hadn't been many of those 2.5-pounders caught today. It looks like we made it by the skin of our teeth. Tough fishing.
The field struggled throughout period 3. Gerald Sporer, however, was able to outlast Tommy Biffle for the final advancing spot.
It's tough.
Today's Barbasol Close Shave goes to Gerald Sporer. With time running out in period 3, he caught a last-minute fish to add extra distance between himself and the elimination line.
We made it by the skin of our teeth. Tough fishing. Man, but I'm glad to move on.